What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another day in the life. So currently, I just got off and I'm just sitting here decompressing before it's time for me to go home because you do not want to take that home with you, okay? You do not want to. But I'm just sitting here kind of decompressing, waiting for my husband to come and pick me up. Um, Today was one of those days where it was cloudy and it was an okay day, but it was still cloudy. And I don't know about y'all, but when the rain comes, I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but whenever the rain is getting ready to come, I'm one of those type of people where my body just goes through so much pain in the process, okay? So it took a lot for me to get out that bed this morning, or AM, but I did. I got out of that bed this AM, and I made sure that I got on here to talk to you guys a little bit, and I'm talking to you guys right now because I want you guys to see the realness of it. I'm exhausted. I'm wore out from doing everything here, and my body hurts a lot because with that permanent injury came a lot of like later down the line pain, and yeah, that's permanent. So um, especially the more that I work here, it's gonna get worse. So I know that that's what I have to deal with, but in the process, those are just things that I have to go through, and I don't want to hide that from y'all. I want to tell you those things because it's important for you to see that this is a hard, laboristic job. Okay, um, and if you're ready, if that's what you want to do, you want to come in and work like nobody's business to get that money, then go right ahead. But if you're not necessarily ready for that, then you need to kind of like take another look at everything and see if this is really, really what you want to be doing. Because, like I told y'all, it's what I wanted to be doing in the very beginning. But when I realized that I received my first injury and that I was on the verge of just going through things, and I could see the mental stress that I was going through from just being here with the mental abuse that they put you through here, I told myself this is not it. This is not a permanent thing for me. So what did I do? Like I told y'all, I got myself started into something different. I got myself into something else because I realized that, if you really want to do something, then guess what? You got to educate yourself. You got to put yourself in the environment to be prepared for it. So if I want to be a content creator, then what do I have to do? I have to gain the knowledge that I need to gain so that way that I can actually be the content creator that I want to be, right? Even though it's tempting for me to get home, get ready to get in that bed and lay down and go to sleep, instead of me doing that, I'm going to dedicate my time to focusing on building my future, right? And that's exactly what you should be doing too. You should not say to yourself that I'm going to just work for somebody else for the rest of my life, even though I'm not happy. I don't like the way they're treating me. I don't like the way they're doing me. But instead of you doing something about it, you would in turn just turn a blind eye and act like it's not happening. I couldn't do that. You shouldn't do that either, because when you turn a blind eye, the next person's being mistreated. There are so many people out there that are being mistreated that will not say that they're being mistreated because guess what? They're scared. But I'm telling y'all that you got to stop being scared and you got to say what's going on. For so long here, I did not talk about it. I did not talk about my experience. I did not tell anybody what I was going through here, and I still have not fully told y'all what I've had to endure here at this place. But what I am telling you is don't continue to endure those things. Instead, create a source of freedom for yourself so that way that you can eventually escape that and you don't have to always just live by, oh well, like, what am I going to do if they don't have me here, or what am I going to do if they mistreat me, or feel like you have to put up with the mess and the drama just because that's your job, right? Create other sources of income outside of that job so that way that you don't have to just solely depend on that job. But yeah, I'm not gonna send y'all down too much of a rant. I'm gonna get back on here later and just talk to y'all for a little bit. But I did want to just get on here and just show y'all, like, I'm wore out. Okay, we had a lot of routes down, and yeah. So whenever you have a lot of routes down, you don't just carry one route and go home. You carry your route, some pieces of some other routes, and you go on from there, right? So it was one of those type of days. Um, but If I vow to put in 8 hours for somebody else, then I know without a shadow of a doubt that I can put in 8 hours for myself, regardless of how tired I am. I don't care how tired I am. I'm about to get in here and I'm about to do what I need to do to make sure that my future is good, to make sure I don't have to continue to keep suffering through the pain and the torment that they continue to keep putting me through. Instead of complaining, I'm going to do something about it. And that's exactly what I did, right? And you need to do the same. Stop complaining all the time and actually put in some work. Actually see what's going to help you get to where you need to be and actually do it. Do the thing that's going to help you get to where you need to be instead of complaining about the thing that's hurting you, because nobody cares about you complaining. Yes, they will hear it for a short time, but they're not going to keep listening to that for forever. Eventually, they're going to expect you to make change, and they're going to expect you to show them how to make that change. So that's what we must do. We must make change, and then we must teach others how to make the change, right? So like I said, y'all, I'm just out here waiting patiently. And yeah, I'm about to get off of here, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.